back to the Baja Broadcast, where every day is like the weekend. I know you're probably wondering, how is there a continuation of the broadcast? Did the last time we see the Baja was on the back flatbed of Dale's tow truck? You're asking if the Baja, does it still live? Well, I mean, like every episode of the Baja Broadcast, the answer to that question is good question. But also the answer to that question is Bajas never say die. With that in mind, we're bringing you a special edition of the broadcast where we test out that question. Does the Baja still live? We test that by driving the Baja through the Rocky Mountains after a gnarly snowstorm into a severe cold snap on the prairies with tires that are so bald and warped that they could not be fixed by Cal Tire. However, to distract ourselves from such a reality, we're going to do a bathroom review tour of Western Canada gas stations, and also we'll probably do some reviews of chocolate bars on the way. We're ready to go. We got some snacks. We got a smoothie and a Cosmopolitan mixed drink bottle. Got my pomelo in case we hit the ditch. I got some food, and as you can see here, I got my mount hands-free. We're good to go. Just to be clear, this is alcohol-free. Don't drink and drive. It's kind of like trying to drink ketchup out of a ketchup bottle. It's the only bottle I can find in the recycling. Get in a car, I'll get on a plane. So many of you might be wondering why drive to Saskatchewan in December. It's hard to admit, it's hard to say, and I know it's hard for you listeners, but to sell the Baja to Uncle Lauren. I bought the Baja from Uncle Dwayne. Part of that deal was if I was ever going to sell it, I needed to let him know. Maybe he'd want it back. Texted Uncle Dwayne. He said he didn't want it, but he said he better check with Uncle Lauren. Checked with Uncle Lauren. Uncle Lauren wants it. I know it's not something that Baja non-owners understand, but it's a family heirloom at this point. I could sell this thing for tens of thousands of dollars. Langley Chevron, just off the highway. It's in pretty good shape. Well, it's about 11:11. Slow going here on the number one highway, and I thought that would be a great time to do a chocolate bar taste test here on the Baja Broadcast and eat more bar. Eat more bars get a bad rap, in my opinion, and sure, it's not a chocolate bar per se, as there's no chocolate. This is what it looks like. It's delicious. I'd argue that Eat More is the most survival of all the bars. And maybe the best bar out there. I'd like to hear your comments and concerns about this conclusion. And honestly, it's so good, maybe we don't even need to do any more chocolate bar taste tests on this trip. And I know what you're thinking, Nick, how could you possibly sell the Baja, the source of so much absolute joy and all of your fame? And while I've been asking myself that question on this first 8 hours of this mountain snowy drive, I'm going to list a handful of reasons, both for your knowledge and also to make me feel better about getting rid of my firstborn. Being fans of the Baja Broadcast, it won't be any surprise to you the level of fame that comes with being the owner of this vehicle. Petitions to buy, questions about if that's a top or no matter where I am. You know, I try to go get groceries people are asking me questions. I try to go on a date, people just won't stop asking me about the Baja. And, you know, it's a novelty for a few months, maybe a few years, but eventually you just want to be left alone. I know how, you know, how Leonardo DiCaprio must feel. And sometimes you just want to be driving, you know, a run-of-the-mill Toyota Camry. No one will ask you a single question about that car, that's for sure. Imagine if I had a Dodge Caravan, how few people I'd have to talk to. Amazing. Sometimes you just want that anonymity, and this vehicle doesn't give it to you. It's also definitely a heat score, so. No key required, so that's pretty sick. Oh, we're stopped here in Princeton. I thought we'd do our second chocolate bar review. Today we'll do the Whitaker's Peanut Slab. Slab is a surf term for those who don't know. I don't know what it means. You can see there the made-up Rainforest Alliance seal, just to make themselves feel good about killing orangutans and frogs. As the name suggests, it's just a big, thick slab of chocolate with peanuts in it. I'm a fan of it because for $1.50 you can get 50 grams of peanuts and chocolate. Look at all those peanuts in there. It's like, it's healthy even. Now, second reason that I'm selling the Baja about is just the overall cost of owning a gasoline powered vehicle these days. Since 2017, when I took over the ownership of this luxury automobile, I've spent over $10,000 on gasoline alone, because I keep a detailed log of every gasoline purchase I've made. The purpose of that is to calculate my gas mileage, which I've never done. You know what I could have bought for $10,000? I could have bought almost 10,000 peanut slabs. Peanut slabs. You gotta really pronounce that one correctly. I'll find the love I want, the love I'm searching for in this machine. That's not a good omen, I don't know what is. Alright, we're checking out the washrooms out here, just outside of Karamea. Toilet paper. Thumbs up for this one. So, the third reason why I'm selling the Baja, something that you think about every single day, but you only ever talk about on those unseasonably warm December afternoons. Climate change. Conspiracy theory, fake news, mind control, climate change. And while I know that taking one car off the road is not going to make a great deal of a difference in the grand scheme of things. And really the main reason I bring up climate change in the context of this Baja broadcast is just to express a moral high ground and make myself feel better about myself. Truly, I'm doing it for the kids. So, for those of you selfish enough to have kids in the middle of a humanity-ending climate catastrophe in which we find ourselves, you owe me a beer. Maybe let's call it a near beer. It's 34 and we all know that's cooler.
truckload of Subarus. If that's not a good omen, I don't know what is. So I've been getting some feedback from some BajaBroadcast fans since I've been on this trip saying, no, you can't sell the Baja, I never thought you'd actually do it. And I mean, I get it. And it's really, in fact, the hardest for me, because as we all know, for any white guy, the only real identifier of his identity is the truck which he drives. You know, I'd like to just to appreciate the fans of the BajaBroadcast over the years, to continue this project that has really changed the vlogging world and has changed thousands of lives and changed the trajectory of humankind. Some notable reviews that we at the BajaBroadcast got, that the BajaBroadcast felt like a woke version of FUBAR. It's better than anything on Netflix, which is so obvious that it's almost insulting that someone would say that it's the only thing that they watch or subscribe to on YouTube. All of this demonstrates that, you know, audience members are old washed up losers like me. I'd also like to shout out to everyone that's participated in the BajaBroadcast, both in spirit and in actual roles, such as my trusty camera person, who I love with all my heart, and also people that have sent me photos of Bajas in the wild, which I'll show you here. There's many. This one's really cool. I like that one a lot. Uncle Dwayne sent me that one kind of as a joke, but man, have I ever thought of that a lot. I really like the canopy on this one. You know, those messages and those photos make me know that I'm on the right track in the universe and with my life goals. So thank you to everyone that has sent those. You have a special place in the constantly failing parts of this Baja and the BajaBroadcast.
Why'd you have to go and make it weird? Saying things you think I need to hear.
Reason 5, I think, why we're selling the Baja. Urban wildlife.
Hard to stay forever, but I'm telling you right now.
While we wait for the tire to pump up, 33 psi cold is what we're looking for. Thought I'd read you from the book of Baja, chapter 1. I'm not sure this is ever explained to you, but in the 5 years of Baja, prior to BajaBroadcast, we've kept a log of all the exciting activities that we've done in the Baja, with names, location, activities. The first one, Rosh Percy, Saskatchewan, got some Slurpees. This is a good one. Nick and Courtney went to Defoe Junction listening to Fugazi and eating garbage. Here we drove all the way to Prince Edward Island, and some old man gave us some clams that he was digging. Had some good mac and cheese, had some good mushrooms, if you know what I mean. This book is just enough to make you tear up. Oh, this is an important one. Missoula, Montana. Beans and wieners. Drive all day to pick up the Baja topper. Sleep in the Baja for the first time. True love. Here's one. First tandem sleep in the Baja was a brilliant success. Beautiful. Here's a good one. July 9th, 2021, Niconolia, Macrete Lake Rec Site. Best rest site in the world. Perfect Baja spot.
And then below it says, did acid, filmed episode 5 of the Baja broadcast. Memories. Here's one. August 19th. Nick and Olia and all our worldly possessions from Regina. Goodbye to us, barbecue at Mom and Dad's. Visit Lawrence for his 55th birthday. Visit Grandma and Grandpa. Grandpa found his wallet. And here we are. Blank page. We'll fill it in when we finish this trip. God damn it. We could do it. 6 more hours. Calgary to Regina, Saskatchewan. Treaty 4 territory. We
Trials in the way, I wanna be listened to. A trials in the way, I wanna be listened to. I try to deny a day I can down. You only ever have the worth of your words to prove. I try to listen the way, I wanna be listened
I never expect the fans of the Baja broadcast to wish any ill will upon me, but I mean, I'm even getting pretty bored with this feature film length episode of the broadcast. And for whatever reason, whether it's drama, whether it's karma, whether it's gravity, whether it's just general neglect, we got a tire that's not holding air, so the drama continues.
If you do call back on the regular number, and the tire guy will be able to address your situation if possible.
Okay.
And where are you now?
I'm just pulling into Strathmore.
Okay, you're just a good hour from us here. Good luck at that end, and if you solve the problem there, safe trip home. To where are you going?
Headed to Saskatchewan, going to Regina.
Oh, just to Regina. Not too bad, but you'll be home in time for Christmas. So.
Yeah, I hope so. Thanks so much for calling back. I'll let you know, or I'll call back if anything comes up, but I appreciate your help.
You betcha. All the best.
You too. Take care. Happy holidays.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I woke up here again just to feel like I'm asleep. Eyes open wide, but I'm just blinking through the week. I guess it's time to medicate. I think it's time to
$50
medicate.
later, and Fountain Tire puts on a new used winter tire. All they had to do is sit in the waiting room and apply to jobs to the UN while watching LL Cool J solve crimes on the History Channel. Off we go. Now I get to drive through this nonsense. But I got one winter tire now. You know what they say, one winter tire's better than none.
What's the point of this if I know how it ends? You said
Our fourth
I got this
chocolate bar review for this trip is need more king size. It's pretty good. KFC Swift Current, thumbs up, not bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. And for the final time, we'll sign off. We've been watching the Baja broadcast, where every day is like the Christmas long weekend. This episode's sponsors are brought to you by Uncle Lorne and Uncle Dwayne. And if you don't have an Uncle Lorne or Uncle Dwayne, feel pity for you. Also, while we're here, abolish the police, abolish borders, abolish bylaw, abolish prisons, housing for everyone. Shit. Russia is a terrorist state. Canada is a genocide state. Black Lives Matter, Indigenous Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter. Tax the rich, eat the rich. Legalize drugs, abolish the Controlled Drugs and Substances Act. And maybe most importantly, Bajas never say die. Morning here on the Baja broadcast. It's fitting that the final task of the Baja will ever do is to deliver a prank. Got a Barbie house in the back of the Baja that's been in my parents' basement for 20 years that we're gonna go put in my sister's house while she's out of town. Bajas never say die. Use your cars for pranks. Otherwise, what's the point?
Lincoln already doesn't want to go with us. I just don't want to have two of them up there now.
Grandma's old wallpaper. Last time I will ever drive the Baja. Taking recycling out for Uncle Lauren.
You gotta print your name here, sign your name there. It's 26 today.
The fuck is CCYY? 2022. It's like 25. Call it 25. There you go. It's your